Hey everyone, Tech1421 here yet again with an episode of Pokemon FireRed. In the last episode, we took on the Fighting Dojo and got our prize. We also got halfway down this route back to Fuchsia City. In this episode, we're going to finish this route to Fuchsia City, as well as doing a few extra little bit of training while in Fuchsia City. And I'll basically show everyone the area. It's a pretty nice town. Over here, you can go to this guy, and he gives you a pretty cool item, if I do say so myself. A Super Rod. Oddly enough, you end up getting the Super Rod before you get the good rod in this game. How that makes sense, I don't really know, but whatever. I guess that's just Nintendo logic at its finest. But anyways, so we're going to take on this trainer right here. Here's our first trainer of the episode. While I'm doing that, wow, that's a really cool sprite. I want one of those things. I wish I had one of those. Alright, well, as we're doing that, I'm going to dig. Because dig is good against the Voltorb. And hopefully it doesn't self-destruct and kill me. And I'm going to go cry in a dark corner of my room. But we do take it out, and let's go back and let's go into Charizard. Charizard needs some XP for the upcoming gym leader fight. Let's brick break. But yeah, as we're fighting all these guys, and how did that not kill it? I'm going to talk about the question of the day from the previous episode, which was, what would you rather have from the Fighting Dojo? I'm paraphrasing, I don't think that's the actual question, but would you rather have Hypno Lee or Hypno Chan, basically? Personally, I think I chose Hypno Chan, and I like that bet. I just like that Pokemon in general better. Just the overall look, the attacks, the stats, even though the stats are fairly the same. I feel as if it's a better Pokemon to have too. I don't know, you can have other opinions. That's why I asked the questions of the day, to get everyone's opinions on their thoughts and stuff like that as we go over to this guy in the green hat. But yeah, I think Hypno-Chan is the way to go. I've seen a lot of people go otherwise, but Hypno-Chan in my books is the way to go. So yeah. We get a nice crit hit. I think it would have killed it anyways. We get poisoned. Oh. I call hacks. That's not fair. I don't want to be poisoned. Poisoning is not fun. I never understood the Nanoran Pokemon either. Like, why do they have to have a female and a male version? I don't understand. As Flareon goes to level 33, that was like my biggest question as a person to do with Pokemon when I was growing up. I was just like, why? Like, what? Like, really? You know, I mean, I can get over the fact that Gyarados can learn flying type moves and stuff like that, but I could never get over the fact that Nidoran has two. What am I looking for? Antidote? That Nidoran has a male version and a female version. That just doesn't make sense to me. Where's the? Of course, the very top thing. Yeah. So Flareon unfortunately got poisoned, but don't worry, we're here to help Flareon out. And I think, yeah, we go this way. Try to sneak on by this trainer. You don't see me. Alright, enough about that. Yeah, I just decided, you know, we've faced a good amount of trainers on this route, so we can skip two. That won't be that big of a deal. We skip two of the trainers. I might actually go back to that green hat person, because I don't think they have that great of Pokemon. I'm tired of facing water type Pokemon. I mean, why? Oh my gosh, why am I using Dig on a Pidgey? Yeah, that just shows how tired I am of facing water type Pokemon, even though this isn't a water type Pokemon. But my tiredness caused me to make a silly move. But anyways, Pidgeotto is the next Pokemon up. Pidgeotto is a great Pokemon, not really, but it's fine. I meant to use a Rock Slide, and I end up using a Brick Break. We're going to finish it off with a Flamethrower. And take that one down. We defeat this Bird Keeper. And let's go on to this green hat person, because I feel like it. I don't think they should have that great a Pokemon. A Goldeen. Oh, they tricked me. They tricked me, darn you. I didn't want to face any water type Pokemon. They tricked me. Okay. Let's let's just continue by digging a hole in the ground and using that as an attack move, because that's a smart thing to do, right? And next up is Poliwag. I guess we'll switch into Arcanine. Why not? And Poliwag is going to get bitten. And he's going to get bitten hard. Hypnosis! I don't want to be asleep. Okay, I think that does more damage because we're asleep. No, that's a different move. Arcanine, good job waking up. My Pokemon have been snoozing on the job lately. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And Arcanine fishes off that horsey. And we defeat the girl in the green hat. And yeah, I'm happy now. You're making me my Pokemon are starting to make me happy again. They're doing work. They're doing just fine. I know that we're higher levels than all these Pokemon, but at the same time we only have 3 of them. So we need to make the best of everything. Always make the best of it. It's definitely a good life lesson. Always make the best of it. Alright, we're gonna bite. I should use Quick Attack, but I used bite, so it's fine. Let's go to Arcanine again. And Arcanine, can you please destroy this Rattata for me? Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do, Arcanine. I appreciate it. Next up is Pikachu. Interesting. Let's go to Flareon and use a Dig. Because Dig is good against Electric type that we've learned. We've learned some stuff in this on our Pokemon battling journey. We've learned quite a bit, and one thing is that Pikachu is weak to Dig. Next up is Meowth. I'm going to go ahead and go into Arcanine. And Meowth is going to get burned by Ember. And all is good. All is well. All is well. So yeah, what was that person's name? I don't even know. We're just going to ignore that. That nonsense. Up here is a double battle. I love double battles. Is it a double battle? I hope it is. No, it's not. You tricked me. You tricked me. I don't like being trickened. What's the password of trick? Tricked, I guess. Just tricked. I've been tricked. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, I'm gonna change the dictionary and make it trickened. That just sounds cooler. I've been trickened. Trickened. I know that's not the proper, but it sounds better. So I'm gonna use it. I've been trickened. Yeah. A funny thing, funny story. Not that funny, but I guess it's kind of funny. My Ultimate Frisbee coach, he was talking, he was like setting up a play, and so basically, you know, Ultimate Frisbee, you throw the disc and then you run and then you do cuts and stuff. Well, this particular play, you have to throw the disc and then you have to run by, and he called it through and go. Through and go, just because there's not really a better word for it. So, level 34. I don't know, it just reminded me of that. I don't know why, but it did. Proper English, or improper English at its finest. Alright, next up is this other trainer who I thought was involved in double battle, but apparently not, because they think they are so cool. I'm going to go ahead and go into Arcanine. And Clefairy is going to use this one attack, which I don't like very much. It has some pretty cool moves. It's going to use Follow Me. What is it? Yeah, Follow Me. I don't know what that does. It doesn't really do anything. Let's use a Bite. Finish it off. Alright, Clefairy, you're done. You didn't do very much. You kind of failed at everything. Next up is Meowth. I'm going to use a Bite. That almost took it out, but not quite. Because Meowth is stubborn. Stubborn like a mouse. And that's going to do it for those two people who I thought was in double battle, but they fooled me. I don't like being tricked. Alright, so, next up is this person. Green hat. Why do people like wearing green hats? I'm sorry to offend anyone that wears green hats, but I really don't understand green hats at all. What team, what sports team has a green hat? I'm gonna try to think of that through the course of this episode. What team wears green? I can't think of a team that wears green. In NBA or anything. In baseball, football, I guess you have the Eagles. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think there's any MLB teams that really wear green hats. Maybe I'm just going completely blank in my mind, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll remember towards the course of this episode. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me at the course of this episode. What Pokemon word, or not what Pokemon. Yeah, what Pokemon wears a green hat? No, what like sports team wears green, like a green hat? Like if you see them on the sideline of a game, or you know, out in the outfield or something, they're wearing a green hat. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. What is up here? What is this? Oddish finally has a purpose in this game? So you should cut down this tree? Is there anything over here? I feel like there's like nothing over here, but at the same time I kind of feel like there is. I don't think there is. I'm gonna go back. I immediately regret this decision. Never wander into the woods that you don't know. It's like a scary movie, like you wander in the woods and all of a sudden you get like attacked by a Mewtwo or something. Ah! Okay. Let's use Super Potion on our Flareon, because Flareon needs a Super Potion. So let's use a Super Potion on Charizard, because Charizard also needs a Super Potion. And that's it for the Super Potions. We're gonna run over here. Hello, sir. How's it going? Alright, some birds. We got some birdies up in here. Got some birdies. I'm gonna bite this bird. Gonna defeat it. Pretty easy. Next up is Pidgey. If he gets any harder, if there's like a stage 1 Pokemon that they go into, then I'll go into Charizard. But for now, Flareon needs the XP, so let's just continue biting away and doing work on all these birds. Next up is Sparrow. Curse you, Sparrow! I will bite you. Yeah. Alright. Another Sparrow. Wow, okay, this trainer really needs to step up their game. I mean, I know they're kind of hiding in the corner here, so they're not gonna be able to train too well, but at the same time, at least teach your Pokemon fly and fly away, get some better, you know, stuff done. Is there anything over here? I feel like they would not just put this over here just for the heck of it. There has to be something. Okay, there's a trainer. Hello, trainer. How's it going? I'm going just fine, thanks for asking. Another Pidgey. Do you by any chance know your other fellow Pidgey bird owner that I just defeated? Things didn't work out very well for them, and I hope to repeat that. Doduo, one of my favorite flying type Pokemon. It doesn't look like a flying type. It's actually considered normal, but knows some flying type moves. It's essentially a bird, but it doesn't really look like a bird. I guess. I mean, yeah. Arcanine grows to level 34, which is really cool. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto doesn't mess around, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go into Charizard, who doesn't mess around either. I'm going to use a Rock Slide. And how do you like that, Pidgeotto? I'm essentially throwing rocks at you, and that kills you. Cool stuff. In my Natural Disaster class, we actually learned about landslides today, and how deadly they can be. No, they're not that deadly, I'm just kidding, but they can essentially, you know, wipe out a good plot of land, and they don't kill too many people a year. They kill, like, I think it's on average 25 people a year, which isn't that many at all. But they are bad for, I guess, just in general, like, they cost, I think it's like $1 billion a year, something like that, worldwide, which is a lot of money, obviously. That's worldwide, though. And some of the stuff can just be like sides of mountains and, you know, just random stuff like that, or highways that can cost a lot of money. And yeah, so that's your lesson for the day. That's your college level natural disasters class information for the day. I thought that was, I don't know, kind of funny. I'm just rambling on in this episode. When you battle a lot of trainers that are just not that great, you're just grinding for XP, there's not that much to talk about, but I'm trying to make it as interesting as I possibly can for everyone. As we defeat that trainer, who apparently went to Jared. That was funny. Okay, not really. Sometimes I just make myself facepalm and just, you know, I'm just like, what are you doing? This guy has flying type Pokemon. And a Sparrow. Sir, have you not seen what I've done to flying type Pokemon? I've completely destroyed them. You need to step up your game, sir. And stop using all these flying type Pokemon that I can easily kill. Let's use a quick attack. I haven't used a quick attack in a while. Good job, Flareon. Taking out all these flying type Pokemon like it is nothing. Like you do this for a living. And look at this Pharaoh. This thing is pretty cool looking. Take it like the entire screen. I think it looks cool. Let's use a quick attack. And it doesn't kill it. It's almost dead. Let's use another quick attack. And there we go. 972 XP. That's quite a lot. I'm liking it. Let's go ahead and switch into our Arcanine here. And Arcanine, I choose you, sir. Because I trust in you. And I think you should be able to kill this Pidgeotto, who I will use a bite on. Hopefully two-hit it. And we get a crit hit. That's what you get. That's what you get, Pidgeotto. Arcanine doesn't mess around either. Let's go ahead and go into Charizard, because I haven't used Charizard that much. And it should be level 44 after it destroys this Fearow with a Rock Slide. And yeah, 44. Cool stuff. We are trying to learn Slash. I don't know. I don't think Slash is that good. I mean, look at our moveset right now. Our moveset is pretty rock solid, if you do say so myself. Slash isn't going to provide that much of a better move than Wing Attack. We do need Wing Attack for certain Pokemon that we are going to encounter. And Slash is just a regular type move, so I'm not gonna teach it Slash. I'm gonna be a rebel. In games past, I mean, I haven't really used Charizard actually, so I can't really say that. I don't even know what I'm saying. I was gonna say that I usually put Slash on, but I'd be lying if I said that because I haven't really used Slash. All right, well this has kind of been a long episode, so I'm gonna end it here. In the next episode, I know I said we'd be facing Koga in the next episode, but we're actually just going to finish up this route and face all the remaining trainers on this route, as well as a few trainers in Fuchsia City. And then the next episode, I promise everyone that we will face Koga and his magic wonders. So, it's been fun, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I am TAC1421. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.
It's Dratini.